morning, guys. Well, maybe it not be morning when you're watching this, but it's morning here. Monday morning, to be exact. There was something that I wanted to show you guys that can be a little scary and definitely a little dangerous. I'm at Cal Portland in Kenmore, Washington. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in here. I'm sure that there's been a few. But I'm going to show you how you get on the scale here. It's sketchy, truck and trailer. It is very sketchy. Sorry, there's other trucks moving around, so I'm paying attention to what they're doing. But let me see if I can show you guys. Alright, so you see this curve here, and you gotta go around truck and trailer and get on the scale there, the scale house straight. This isn't easy. I'll tell you a story about mistakes that I've made on this scale. Okay, so I'm all loaded up. Got my tarps out, trailer on.
Drive off a little bit, man.
Coming around the corner, you gotta pull a little bit past the scale to make this corner and be able to pull your trailer on straight.
Jason, this little white truck's coming back, or this white truck's coming back for 6 tons of 1.5-inch drain room.
So you gotta come on at kind of an angle, which is a little counterintuitive to how we normally do this. You normally want to come straight on, so you come up on with a little bit of an angle, and then before your steer tire ends up hitting, you have to straighten back out. That way you can get your trailer on without hitting it on the scale. Alright, I got my ticket. Made it onto the scale, loaded, truck and trailer without hitting my wheels on it. So that was good. I don't know if in the video if it looks complicated or not, but there's a lot of people around here that won't pull onto the scale the way that I did. They'll pull past it and back on so that they don't take a chance of either nailing one of their steer tires or one of their wheels on their drive axles. And I'm going to tell you the truth. It's very embarrassing, and I felt like a total fucking rookie. But a few years ago, I was pulling onto that scale in this truck, and I was going a little too fast, a little overconfident, and I nailed my front drive tire on the driver's side on the scale, because the way that it's set up, when you come on, you're angling across, so that you're getting your trailer over so that it can line up. And I wasn't paying enough attention. I was watching this front side, and I just hit the edge of the scale right on that that I-beam. I hit it right on the edge and just took a big old gouge right out of my tire, right out of my wheel, just totally ruined both. I mean, it's things that happen, and after it happened to me once, it'll never happen again, because I now go stupid slow on that scale. And just because you've done it before doesn't mean that, because I've been on that scale 1,000 times before I ruined a wheel on it. And just because you've done it before doesn't mean you don't have to be cautious the next time. It was my mistake. I felt like a total moron, and I had to call my boss and tell him, because he was my boss does run jobs, and he was running the job that I was on, So I had to call him directly and tell him that I was going to be late because I had to wait for the tire company to bring me a wheel and a tire. And he's like, all right, it is what it is. I mean, I felt like a total moron, but I fessed up, you know, it's totally my fault. I made a huge mistake. And then I got to sit out there in front of the scale off to the side, and everybody got to drive by and see my fucked up wheel, and they all knew exactly what I'd done. That was embarrassing, but it happens. One thing I've learned, and I think this goes for life in general, and this isn't just truck driving, but I believe this is life in general. If you make a mistake, you fuck something up, if you can fess up to what you've done and take responsibility for your actions, people will respect you a lot more, because I really messed up. You know, I was going too fast, I made a mistake, and when I called my boss to tell him what happened, I said, I fucked up, and he said, all right, it is what it is, get a new wheel and I'll see you here in a couple hours. Life's a lot easier when you take responsibility for your actions. Let's just say that. Request for some over-the-road stories. I don't have that many because I only drove over the road for about 11 months, but I'm sure I can come up with one or two. First, I kind of wanted to complain a little. My mom car, my Ford Edge, is in the shop right now. It's getting a new torque converter and transfer case. I guess that's a really typical thing on those cars, that they go bad, and my car has a lot of miles on it. Bums me out. Nobody wants to spend $2,500 on repairing their car, but I'll be glad once it's done. That means it'll be taken care of until it actually dies. I'll be able to run the wheels off of it, but I think I'll survive now that I bent it. Hopefully I'll have it back by tomorrow. I don't know. I dropped it off on Friday, so I'm hoping that it'll be done by tomorrow. So I guess the first story that for over the road stories, it's funny to me now, but I was scared out of my mind. I got my CDL just right after I turned 21, and I got a job right away driving over the road. Just a couple of days after I got my license, I was in downtown LA driving around in a 48-foot reefer. But I was driving team, and I guess we got there like 2 or 3 hours before the cold storage at our first drop off, like what time they open. And my team driver, you know, he was like, it's fine, we'll just park right out in the alley in front of the cold storage. And I was like, okay, I didn't think anything of it, you know, because I'm new. We pull up in front of the cold storage, and there's just homeless people everywhere, just walking around in the alleys and like sleeping on the ground. And you know, back, like, it's really commonplace now here in Seattle to see that everywhere, but back then, back in 2006, it was not common. Like, it didn't, yeah, it was something I had never seen before. And so my team driver, he was like, well, he's like, we should just take a nap, and you know, and at 3 o'clock when they open, we'll just get up and unload. And I was like, I can't sleep with all these people to get in the cab. They were trying to get in the back of the truck. It was just weird. Like, they tested all the doors to see if they were unlocked. And when we did finally go back to unload, they had jimmied the door. It was still like there was still a padlock on it. They had jimmied the door open, so it was open like this far, and they were trying their best to get in there. And they definitely came over and tested the handles on the door after they thought that we'd either left or gone to sleep. Yeah, it was creepy as ugh. Yeah, thinking back to that, ugh, I was not that good at the industrial, like being in the industrial area at night in LA at all. I was scared out of my mind a lot. I wish I had funny stories, not where 21-year-old me is shaking in her freaking boots. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, I'm back here at my trailer. It's the end of the day. My lights are still on. My center super single has a piece of metal in it, and it looks like I picked it up sometime today. I don't know exactly when. It's been in there for a couple rounds at least, looks like. I don't know if I can hold this and dig it out at the same time. Being right-handed and all. Okay. It's a big ass piece of metal. I don't know what it is. All right, I wasn't able to video it because I wasn't strong enough to get it out without using two hands. But I can't hear anything, so hopefully the tire's okay. But that's insane. Looks like it was just in the tread kind of sideways. Hopefully we're okay. Thanks for watching.